Do you ever think that sometimes you're not antisocial? Sometimes you don't have the right people around you? Like, what if you had just the right people around you that want to build and grow with you and want to see you win, want to see you succeed? Like, they want to see the best in you, not just themselves, but in you too. Wouldn't that make you feel a little bit different? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'ma keep it straight and simple. Millies on the menu. Welcome back. Another episode of the Humble and Fearless Podcast. I'm your host, EMB Flame. Same thing, ain't nothing changed, all right? Speaking of same thing, ain't nothing changed, that reminds me of the song that I got coming out with Brando B. Here coming soon. It's called Year Before. Ain't nothing changed from the year before. Unknown call, you get ignored. We're gonna be talking about that soon. But for now,
this feeling is tough, yo.
This song that you're hearing right now is by an artist here from Wenatchee, Washington. He's actually sitting next to me right now. He was on the last podcast. If you guys haven't caught on yet, now's the time where we're going to show you guys who's behind this track. Artist from Wenatchee, Washington, Apollo Mantikos. Apollo, what's good, bro?
Hey, what's
good? How you doing, bro?
Alright, chilling. What about you?
Grinding, just trying to stay up, trying to stay positive.
Help but stare, but the tears in my eyes made it so unclear. Hey, whoa, yeah. I can't believe it's over. Hey, and I'm never fucking sober. Hey, but it's over, and I'm never staying sober. For deep in love.
Check out this song right here, Out of Love by Apollo Mantikos on SoundCloud. Check it out.
Bringing the good energy to the people.
That's right. It's that positive energy y'all been lacking. We've been lacking it for so long. So that's why Humble and Fearless is right here. You know what? We got y'all back, all right? We're here. We're going to provide this good energy for y'all and, just spread love and positivity. That's all we got for you, all right? That's it. We ain't really out here trying to play no games with nobody. We ain't out here trying to start no problems with nobody. We've been saying that for the longest time.
I am making history, I do it for my mama. I don't want no problems, I don't want no problems.
Everything is just lining up, 2022, we still here. We doing this. We're actually expanding. We got more people on the team. We're just growing, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and kick off the podcast today with introducing my new co-host right here, Apollo Mantikos. Apollo, bro, I honestly, bro, for the people that don't know who you are, I want to just share with them, some ideas, some thoughts that you have. All right, so before we get into that, I kind of wanted to ask you something, bro. I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
So, out of all the life paths, careers, choices, anything, right? Life comes with different choices. You have your free will to do whatever you want. Mm-hmm. Why did you choose music, bro?
Why did I choose music?
Yeah, what was it about music that you liked? Or what called you to music?
One thing that I really loved about music is the fact that you could really feel someone's energy through it. So whenever I felt really sad, it's I knew what song to put on for that feeling, and I knew what song to put on when I was feeling really happy or if I wanted to get hyped up.
Okay.
Or, when you're at the gym and you're trying to get that energy, and trying to get that pump, you're gonna put that song that really pumps you up. And so I knew that music brought this kind of feeling or this energy to people. It could be any, depends on how they feel,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to explain it. It's just something that people feel.
So from a young age, you kind of knew that music, it did something to you, almost like in a universal language type of way. It wasn't necessarily the words the artist said. It wasn't necessarily the message of the song, but the energy that you got from it, right? Is that kind of where you're coming from?
Yeah, it was more of the energy, for sure. Because whenever I really felt okay, so an example, I don't know if you guys have heard the song, but it's called Love by Kid Cudi. Mm-hmm. And in a really tough time in my life, I would play that song and it would hella make me feel it was okay. Other people feel what I'm feeling. I'm not alone.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that feeling of not being alone that really satisfies that. I don't know that.
I feel that
depression. I don't know how to explain it. It satisfies that loneliness, because it's you know that other people really feel like that too. You're not. Mm-hmm. You're not actually alone how you think you are.
That blows my mind, bro, because when it comes to music, there's so many genres and stuff, so many ways you can go with the music. And at the end of the day, though, like, it's all energy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's literally what it is, dude. Like,
Yeah.
you can make a song for a dog, right?
Mm-hmm.
A dog. Like, the dog doesn't know English.
And that's crazy, too, because my friend Mondo, he's done that before. He's made a song called Rocky.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
That shit gets down.
That's crazy.
On SoundCloud, Rocky.
Hey, shout out to Mondo.
Mondo.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Bro, that shit gets down. He made it for his dog.
Really?
Yeah. His
Wow,
dog's
that's
named
crazy.
Rocky. That's hella dope.
That's funny, but like,
that's crazy that you said that.
yeah. So like you can make a song for a dog, right?
Mm-hmm.
The dog's not gonna know what the fuck you said, right? You could be like, I have the stinkiest motherfucking smelliest dog. He's a motherfucking ugliest dog on the block. You can say whatever you want, but if you make it in a way like, I have the smelliest dog ever, like, you know what I mean? Like, make it like so he gets hyped up, bro. You're hyping that dog up, bro. That dog's gonna fucking bounce around to that shit. Like, I don't care if you're talking shit. I don't even know you're talking shit.
It's
That's
just your
why
energy.
it's the energy, exactly. So like, it just, I don't know, it blows my mind because like, I feel like when it comes to music and when it comes to just people getting started with music, like, we overthink a lot, man. We overthink a lot. We look at these big stars, we look at the Billboard charts, we look at these, giant artists, huge, and we're like, a lot, like some of the times, a lot of us are like, I could never do that, man. If only I could do that. Like, man, if only, you know what I mean? And it's like, there's different levels of the music industry, music game, whatever, to climb. You can go your own route, independent, or if you want to be signed to a major, there's different ways. The thing is, you have to choose that thing. Like, you have to choose what feels right for you. Not everybody's going to be an independent artist. Not everybody's going to be signed to a label,
Sure.
It's all different. And it's about, and again, with the energy, it's about the energy you feel, Like, if you go up to, like, let's say you got called in for, like, a record deal or something, and you just didn't feel the energy was right, are you going to sign that?
Nah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
your gut's going to tell you. Like,
At that point, if you do it, you're just doing it because, like, money or something.
Money.
Like, you feel like you need something out of it.
Mm-hmm. And that's the sad thing I see a lot with, like, artists that start out with music and, like, they don't take the time to learn the business, right? Mm-hmm. So they just rely on, like, the trends, the what's popping, all the clout, what's popping and stuff. So the problem with that is that's just, like, that has no longevity. That's very temporary.
Yeah.
So when artists, like, start looking into that, they start thinking, oh, like, I have to be famous somehow. Like, somehow I have to be famous so that I can people know me and I can make money and stuff. But that couldn't be further from the truth, bro. Like, if you really want to, like, do something with your music, I feel like you just have to provide impact. You have to provide value. And apart from music, if you're providing those things, the people that listen to your music are just gonna attach you to what you're doing, So, and I just want to shine light on, like, all the artists out there that are struggling to start out, because you guys are the ones that are actually gonna make it out and do crazy ass big shit. That's some real shit, because you guys are doing something from scratch. You're doing something from, like, I'm talking about, like, Kanye West, bro. I'm talking about, like, J. Cole's, Russ, people like that, like. Just
they produce their own shit.
Yeah,
they do everything
and
themselves.
yeah, and I actually wanted to call this podcast. I wanted to call it
self-taught.
Produce and Create. Just produce and create. Think about it. Anything. Look, you see this right here? It's a water bottle, right? It's a water bottle. It's a product. It was produced, right? Somebody produced this. They created it. So people can consume it.
True.
Consume it. What is our music? What else is it? Like, we're making a product. People are consuming it. You just have to understand that business side of it. Like, okay, what do I want to feed? Do I want to feed them negative ass shit? Do I want them to go kill themselves in the streets? Or you have to make that choice. And once you make that choice, then you can decide, okay, maybe the music industry is my route. Okay, or if you don't want to go that way, then okay, maybe the music business where I'm behind the scenes is my route. So you got to make that, you got to make that choice. And, here at Humble and Fearless, we want to, like, shine light on the artists out here that are starting out, because you're going to have to make that choice at some point in your career. You're going to have to make it. No doubt. You're going to have to make it.
To control the puppet or be the puppet.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. Pretty freaking much. I wanted to ask you, Apollo.
Fuck the puppet. Get rid of the whole puppet.
Get rid of the whole puppet. That's right.
Be a human being. Be a soul being.
Preach it, bro. Preach it. We need to hear this. We need to hear this. I was going to say, bro, what is your ultimate goal with music? Like, what do you really want to do? Like Like let's say everything's already said and done, and I'm right here interviewing you and asking you, hey bro, what did you accomplish with your music? Like tell me, like what is it that you want to do?
I just really want to connect with people, bro. I really want to make an impact, like not even just this community, but the whole world. Like I want to like change something to where it's like people really feel me. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like people gonna feel it once I'm gone too. Like it's like kind of like my energy's never gonna die, you know.
That's
Energy
amazing.
never does, but you know what I mean. Like mine's never gonna die. Like
so you want to leave a legacy.
Yeah.
You want to leave a legacy, right?
I want to leave a legacy, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like leave a legacy, but like not just for me, but like also for my family. I was
about to say that.
Yeah, for like people I love, like friends, you know, like if you're a real true friend, I consider you family. So like, yeah, that's truly what I'm trying to do, connect with people, spread love, you know, positivity.
We were talking about earlier, I was talking about the music business and the music industry. We have an artist like Apollo right here. Makes amazing music, dude. Like, I'm not even fucking lying to you. Like, you guys go to a SoundCloud, check it out. Literally any song you want to. And just look past comparing it to, like, the Billboard charts, all right? Look past that. Once you look past that and you're like, okay, let me actually tap into the energy that he actually put into this song. This is going to go over a lot of people's heads. These people probably ain't going to watch this podcast, though, you know? So, but the people that are watching, go onto SoundCloud. We'll put the link in the description. Go on to Apollo's page, check out, you know, any song, random song, and just feel the vibe that he puts out.
I think I remember the link. It's soundcloud.com/Apollo07.
/Apollo07?
Yeah.
All right, so soundcloud.com/Apollo07. And then we'll just put the description too on this video. That way you guys can check it out. I actually want to talk about this, and like, a lot of people are not going to agree with this, you know. People are going to be like, well, why does that even matter, you know? But, like, honestly, like, the music industry, it's not the best music out there. 100%, it's not the best music out there. There's music that I've heard that's just underground that no one's even listened to. That's just like, yo, this is amazing, bro. Like, you know, it's amazing.
Especially people in, like, my own town.
I was literally about to say.
Yeah, I was like, damn, like, people in my own town be better than people out here, like, on the billboard.
I'm telling you.
Damn, like, what the fuck? Like,
so, like, wouldn't it make sense to, like, blow your city up? Like, focus on your town? There's a lot of people out here, bro. Like, look. All right, let me just put this out here so that way you guys can...
creative people.
Yeah. And just to give you guys an idea, like, you know, just throwing it out there. What if, you know, you were to put in work trying to blow up in your own city instead of where there's already other artists blown up over there where you're just going to blend in? What if you did that in your own city and you actually made, like, you created something in your city? Like, a lot of people don't think about that.
People going to want to come here.
That's what I'm saying, man.
People are going to be like, damn, we need to go to Wenatchee.
Yeah,
like,
they're going to know what Wenatchee is.
They're going to be like, we need to go to Wenatchee to really blow up.
That's
like,
what I'm saying, man.
It's like, honestly, I'm not even trying to, like, say that, though. Like, oh, come here to blow up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say, like, be yourself in the place you're at, and, like, you'll literally blossom. Like, that's literally, like, it's like plant your soul in the spot that you're at, and you'll blossom into the fucking thing that you want to be.
That's crazy.
And the fruition will come, like, literally.
That's right, bro. It's really all in the mindset. Yeah. You know, if you think that going to a big city is gonna make you, you know, this much closer to your goals, like, maybe it can, you know, maybe in some circumstances it
might
can.
get you that push, but that's
the
thing, like, it's like, what are you gonna carry with you in that way, in that path that you go, like, you know, it's like, are you gonna be able to handle all that, like, you know?
Exactly. What you're gonna carry with you, no matter where you are, is your value. Yeah. You could be in Seattle, you could be in Wenatchee, you could be in Cali, wherever you go, dude. If you have value with you, bro, you're providing value. Yeah. You know, you're helping people. It doesn't matter where you live, bro. It doesn't matter where the fuck you live. It doesn't matter. You know, and just knowing how to connect. You know, and that's the hardest part, is like learning how to build that network. That initial network is the hardest thing, right? Getting that network going. But once you do have that, it's a machine, bro. Oh my God, it's crazy. Like, there ain't no way it can lose, right? Because you guys are all on the same mindset. You guys are all helping each other win. Once you're in that mindset, you can't go back and lose. You can't. Like, it's impossible. Unless you say, all right, guys, I'm out of this. You guys, you know, do your thing. I'm out. You know? But when you build together, bro, that just makes you stronger. The support is there. I'm actually very, very blessed. I'm very, very glad where I'm at right now. You know, shit happens in life, of course. You know, it's always gonna happen.
Yeah.
But I'm still here, bro. I'm still breathing. I'm still moving. As long as we keep doing something, we're gonna create something. You know, if we just stay silent, you know, you said silence is deadly, right? In one of your songs.
Yeah.
What did you mean by that, bro? Like, what did you mean by silence is deadly?
Have you ever seen the movie Silence of the Lambs?
I don't think I have.
It's like a horror film. You know, that's why I said in the song, because I was like, people stay silent, gotta wake up the lamb.
Oh, yeah. I remember that part.
And then I was like, because silence is deadly. And it's just like, because if you don't ever speak for yourself or don't ever speak up for yourself or anything like that, it's going to kill you eventually. Because it's like, you never put your energy out there.
Yep.
You kept it within you. You never really, like, you kept it stagnated. You never even really put it out there, you know? You never let that energy be free to really, like, explore and, like, you know, for other people to, you know, pick up on.
That's facts, man.
So it's like, it's going to be stagnated within you.
So you're basically saying stagnant energy, like, just like, when you're silent, you're kind of like, you're really not putting anything out there, right? You're not
it's like
putting any energy.
You're like slowly killing yourself in a way.
Wow.
Because you're like, you're not really like...
Yeah, I think you're onto something, bro, because if you think about it, like, let's just, like, picture something, right? Like, imagine our bodies, like, our auras, you know? Imagine, like, our auras are just glowing with energy. Our energy just wants to go out. It wants to be pushed out.
Yeah.
But if you're just sitting here, like, I'm not gonna say nothing. Like, what is that aura looking like?
Yeah, like, if I was sitting here right now and he was saying stuff and I was just like, I just said one thing and I was just like, yeah, I love making music. When he asked me something,
Yeah.
it's like, I'm keeping my energy within because it's like, I know what I want to say, but I'm not saying it.
Yeah, I feel that.
So it's like, I'm making that shit stagnant within me. And it's like, I'm going to create this struggle within me. And it's like, it's going to lead me to a path that I don't want to go to. And
Exactly.
why I do that when I know what my passion is. Why not light the fire instead of keeping it hidden?
I like that, bro.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, here's another question for you, bro. When it comes to music, do you like it when people give you constructive criticism? Like, when they tell you, like, hey, bro, this could, you know, be better? Or, like, how do you take that?
I mean, at first, I would really want people to tell me, and then when people would tell me, at first, I would start to, like, be like, damn, like, I don't know if I could take this, like, you know? Like, because it's
That's
like...
being real. You're being real, bro.
Nah,
You're being real,
because
bro.
I would be like, damn, like...
This shit hurts sometimes, bro.
Yeah, it does, because it's like, fuck, like, really, like... Because sometimes they're like, oh, you could... Why you do this with your voice, you know, why you do that, like... Keep... Instead of this for the chorus, do this, you know? And it's just like, okay, like, I feel that. And then I started to learn to not give a fuck.
You have to.
Like, I started to not care. Well, I mean, okay, this is the thing. Like, I take the criticism, and I started to, like, see it, and I'd be like, okay, like, I feel you, like, you know? Like, I look at it, but I don't hold on to it.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't, like, attach to it.
Right.
I just, like...
It's perfect, bro.
I literally just, like... I'm aware of what you're saying, and I'm like, okay, let me see if I can incorporate what you're saying into something I can do next time.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, but not, like, attached to it and then feel a certain type of way. You know, like, because you could be mad at someone and be like, damn, fuck you. Why the fuck you telling me, like, I sound like shit on this song?
And, like, if you think about it, he just controlled your whole energy. Like, I made you mad, you know? Like,
yeah, and it's because, like, some people will be like, damn, you sound so good on this song. And then some people will be like, you sound like shit on this song.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
what the fuck is this shit?
You'll get that.
What were you thinking? You really got on the mic and we're like, oh, this shit's gonna be fire.
Nope.
Bitch, what? Nah, but honestly, like, it's just like, there's different people that have different opinions, so I try not to attach to it. I try to be aware of what you're saying. It's like, some people are gonna be like, okay, that's really good. And that's the thing too, like, some people, when they say it's really good, I still think you're lying. Like, it could be better. Like, I literally think that, and it fucks with me, because I'm like, nah, I could do something better.
That's how
like,
I feel.
and you're just saying that because you know who I am. And
that's how I feel.
And
too,
you just wanna make me feel like, oh, you're doing good.
Yeah,
I like
it when they tell me straight up.
Yeah,
you know,
I like that shit too.
I like it, like.
But it's just like, I get that they're also trying to be kind at heart, you know, and I respect that. But also, it's like, this is my craft and I want to perfect it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like that helps me. You know, when you really tell me straight up, like, hey,
100%.
you could do this. Like, you know, maybe practice a little vocal cord singing, you know, or some shit.
The best thing to do is don't ask anybody else that does music, bro. Don't ask anyone. Literally, don't ask another artist. Don't ask another producer.
Why
don't
do you
ask.
say that?
The reason I say that, bro, is because us, bro, we have such a visual. So when you think about music, bro, you think about it as a visual too, because you see yourself record, you see all the editing, you see it, right? You have a visual point of music, like you can see the music. Other people, they only hear it and feel it. They never see it, bro. They never overthink about, oh, that hook was a little bit too loud, or they don't see that, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why when you share your music with someone that you really want to get actual constructive criticism with, you want to share with somebody that doesn't even know it's you, you know. So maybe you're gonna go hang out with somebody and you put on your song, you know, just kind of like put it on and shit. Like, let me get the aux cord, play it, and then if like there's this weird like, yo, they change the song, like you know. But if nothing, if everyone's acting normal, like, you know, whatever, vibing, nothing's going on. If nothing sticks out to where like their ears telling them like, yo, what the fuck, this shit doesn't really sound right, you know.
Yeah.
Then that's when you know. You know, I've done that experiment so many times and it's never failed, bro. You know, like I don't ask my homies, hey, bro, is this fire? Like, bro, of course you're gonna tell me it's fire. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm always gonna say that too. You know, just out of kindness.
I
you know?
always do that too with my homies.
Yeah, with the
homies. This
homies.
is fire.
Yeah,
like,
but that's the thing though. It's because we're all
tried
artists.
it out, like how you're saying, like
Do it with someone else, bro. Trust me, like, or just like literally, bro, be playing your song or some shit. Just be like, and just kind of be vibing to it. Like, if somebody sees you, like, oh, what song is that? You know, or something like that. You know, just, oh, it's by this guy. I don't know who the fuck he is. You know, and just literally, because as soon as they attach your face to your music, automatically, oh, he's not famous. Let me judge it.
If they know you.
Let me judge it. Yeah, let me go ahead and start judging it right when it starts. Oh, yep, that shit's fucking whack. So we're talking about music, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about music, you know. We've been doing music this year.
Oh my god.
I haven't really dropped. Bro, I haven't even dropped this year, dude. I haven't dropped nothing.
Really?
I think this song that I'm dropping on the 28th, the music video.
You dropping a new video?
Yeah, that's the first one. So that's the first one of the year. So Never Letting Go. That's the song I made for my daughter.
I'll be there, no comparing your love. Nothing else can come close to what I feel for you.
I'm dropping that the 28th of this month.
That's right.
And then March, I'm actually going to drop a lot of stuff in March. I'm going to drop at least 3 songs.
That's right.
At least 3.
Do you know the titles?
The first one is Year Before, featuring Brando B. So Year
That's
Before,
right.
featuring Brando B. That's the first one. And then the second one is With You. That type of vibe, I think that's the next one. I think that's the one I want. I'm kind of saving this next one for kind of like more springtime. It's the one that you got on too. It's the one that I had my homie get guitar on. The one that goes like, you got me on a different level. Remember that one? That little fucking like, it has like it's more of a fast one. It's like more like a fast tempo, you know, kind of like
to that the other day.
Yeah? I haven't heard it in a minute, but I might redo it, you know? I might redo it, add some layers or something. But yeah, I have 3 songs coming out in March, so that's what we got going on. And on top of that, we got podcasts coming every Saturday. Honestly, I'm gonna put out clips for like this whole week, for the next whole week of this last podcast, and I'm gonna see what day like it does the best. So that way, like when I see what day, you know, I get the most engagement, that's when I'll drop like the full episode, you know, because I feel like Saturdays people are still out, you know, they're kind of out doing their thing, you know. Yeah. On Saturdays, you know, people are out drinking, you know, doing their thing. You know what I mean? So we might drop it like on a Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday, you know, something like that. Who knows? You know, so it might change. It might change the date that we drop this podcast. But hey, we're still working, bro. We got this shit going, man. How would you describe your music? Like,
how would I describe my music?
Yeah, like, what would be a good description to put under your like Apple Music bio or some shit?
Like genre wise?
Not genre wise, but just like the message behind it, or like what's your purpose? You know, yeah. Like, what's the cause behind the music or whatever?
Connect with people. Like, because I feel like I'm really just a person that likes to disconnect, that likes to detach.
Detach?
Yeah, and I'm like, music's something that helps me connect with people.
Okay.
Because I like to isolate.
Okay.
And I want to socialize more. I want to be out there more.
I feel that. So
it's like,
I feel
music
that
helps me do that.
One of my homies has a song called. One of my homies from South Carolina, Mansa MPF. Shout out Mansa MPF. Straight gas empire, baby. Let's fucking go.
I'm a busy man. I'm a businessman. All about the dividends. If it ain't about a dollar, it don't make sense. Gotta feed the fam.
All fucking day. You already know what's popping, man. Support you 100%. So my homie, Mansa MPF down in South Carolina, he made a song called Antisocial a while back. I think it was like in 2018, 2019, around that time. And when I heard that song, I was just hearing it, dude. Like, and the chorus goes like, I'm antisocial. Like, it just kind of sings that. I'm antisocial. I ain't trying to make no new friends. I'm just trying to get a new Benz.
I ain't into making new friends. I'm just trying to buy me a new Benz. I'll be my own friend. Fuck yeah, I'm just trying to win. That's why I'm antisocial.
Pretty much talking about him being on his grind, right? And like that, I related to that so much, bro. Cause like being in like in a job where you got a lot of people around you that are negative, especially when you're trying to pursue something positive, dude. When you're trying to do something good, there's always gonna be negative people around you trying to push you down, trying to make you think like them. And that's what I felt, That's what I felt when I was in the spot that I was at when I was hearing that song, and I was like, yo, I fuck with this. I ended up making a podcast with Mansa MPF, and I brought that up. I was like, bro. Do you ever think that sometimes you're not antisocial? Sometimes you don't have the right people around you? Like, what if you had just the right people around you that want to build and grow with you and want to see you win, want to see you succeed? Like, they want to see the best in you. Not just themselves, but in you too. Wouldn't that make you feel a little bit different? And that's the problem with, like, people not supporting each other, bro. That's what happens is, like, you start burning bridges right before you even start building them. You start burning the materials right before you even start building the bridge. So it's like, if we stop doing that, bro, and just like start connecting with one another, we said that from the beginning, just strong, together you have more support. It goes a long way, man, So, and that's just like word of advice to anybody out there that has maybe, gone through shit that they probably wish they hadn't, with some other people, you know what I mean? And it just goes for everybody, it applies to everybody. I feel like that song, it really spoke to me, like I felt like, because I've always felt antisocial, growing up and shit. But when I'm around the right people, I feel like I can't stop talking. It's weird, So there's got to be something there that makes you think, like, why is it like that? You're not around like-minded people, bro. You're around people that literally, they don't even love themselves. Literally, bro. If you're around people that don't even love themselves, bro, you're going to feel that hatred right. Boom, they're going to shine that shit right to you through their eyes, bro. Literally, their energy is going to be flowing towards you, and you're going to pick that up. And if you let it carry you, you're going to let your emotions take over. Like, nah, dude, it's tough. It's tough, especially when you're dealing with stress. We talked about this last podcast. When you're dealing with stress, it's hard to create. Like, you can't really be creative when you're over here stressing about shit, Sure. So the stress really does limit your creativity. If I keep doing this, keep putting out content, keep putting out value, I feel like it's helping me and it's helping other people, So I'm just going up, like you said, it's only up from here. Applying pressure, like Straight Gas, they're always applying pressure. Shout out to Straight Gas down in South Carolina. And if you guys are interested, if you guys found anything interesting about this podcast, maybe something positive, maybe, something that spoke to you, maybe something that, will open up, the eyes of someone else that you may know, send this to them. Check out our website, humbleandfearless.com. We got a bunch of stuff on there. We're not trying to be, the next trend or whatever, because trends die, But what doesn't die is value. The value never dies if you provide it, So that's what we're trying to do here on Humble and Fearless. So if you guys found any of this interesting, you know what I mean, just share it with somebody.
Share that shit.
Share that shit for real. Hey, and if you guys want to support, you guys can go on to humbleandfearless.com. We have a merch website. We got merch on there. I still got to get you some merch. He's going to be wearing merch the next episode. You got merch on there. We got hats. We got everything. So if you guys want to support, we also have, this one is actually, I don't know if I should say that. I don't know. I don't know. Actually, I'm not going to say it yet. But there's a surprise, all right?
Surprise.
Something's coming out brand new merch, a new merch line for Humble and Fearless. Something crazy. All right, so I know this one's gonna do good. I know this one's gonna do crazy. So
Alright,
I hope you guys
ready,
are excited for that. I'm excited for that. Shit, it's gonna be dope. But yeah,
fucking
man,
ready.
let's go. Let's go. I hope they're ready, bro.
I don't
am.
even know what the fuck it is. So
Yeah, I haven't even told you. Who did you grow up listening to? You grew up listening to like Eminem and shit? When you were like,
Yeah.
who's the first artist you remember listening to or like bumping in the car?
Honestly, 50 Cent.
50 Cent?
Yeah.
Bro, that's like me, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
50
like I
Cent.
remember, bro, like they used to take me to the babysitter in the morning, like for school, right?
Yeah.
And then the babysitter's daughters would drive me to school on like certain days. And they'd be bumping 50 Cent, bro. I got the magic stick. And I was just like, fuck yeah. I was like, this is fucking badass. I was like, this is the best shit ever.
50 Cent's a Virgo moon like you too.
Is he really?
Yeah.
No way.
That's hella funny.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I've always fucked with 50 Cent, bro. Legend.
50 Cent.
Legend, bro.
Upside down shit.
Crazy ass, badass style that he had, bro. Like just like the singing shit and the rapping, you know, like I don't know, it's just different. He definitely did his thing. You saw his performance though?
Yeah, upside down.
Yeah, upside down. He was like
That's why I was like,
300 pounds. Like,
damn.
nah, hella people bro, I gained so much weight, bro, in the past like 3 weeks. Like I've gained so much like they're small rolls, but like I've gained so much weight, bro. I'm just
why
like,
would you say you have?
huh?
Why did you like?
Why do
you think you have?
Cause honestly, I just been on grind mode, just on my computer, just editing, you know, doing shit like that. I haven't really like gone out and exercised, like, you know, and I just been eating. But once I get back onto my routine and shit, you know, you saw the wild rice I just got, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm back on my alkaline diet for the next week because I like to just, you know, fucking flush myself and just, you know, start a new little path, you know, and see how far I can get before I, you know, stop being alkaline again. But yeah, I got some wild rice. You guys hear that? That's the best sound in the world. Right there. Wild rice. Get you some. It's bomb.
Wild
It's healthy.
Rice. It's the healthiest rice to have.
Yes, sir.
Fuck white rice.
Yeah.
Fuck white rice. I heard like white rice is like bleached rice, you know?
Yeah.
So
It's not really that good
not
for you, man.
for you.
Hey, if you guys have never tried this, honestly, you guys should try this. Try to go on like a plant-based diet for a week. Like just plant-based where you're just eating like vegetables, you know, drinking water. Pretty much an alkaline diet. You know, there's different diets out there, whatever. I don't like to call it a diet though. Because diet has the word die in it. It's not a diet. It's just like try something new, you know? Don't call it a diet. Because diet, it feels like people get scared of that word. Like, oh, I don't want to be on a diet. Like, fuck.
I also feel like people also need to learn the art of detachment.
Yeah.
Like, not be scared of, like, death.
Yeah.
Or die in general, you know? Like, it's just
That's
like,
a big one.
You just gotta challenge yourself.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, it's hard for that to, like, just happen like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
It takes time.
Yeah, it takes time. The art of detachment is an excellent thing because you can really, like, try new things without really being, like, so scared because you're detached going into it right away.
Yep.
So it's like you're not attaching to, like, a certain thing, like, oh, I'm gonna want this, I'm gonna want that, like, you know? Like,
You're right. Yeah.
because, like,
That's good.
I see it in other people because I feel like I'm really detached person, so it was easy for me to, like, you know, be like, oh, I'm gonna stop eating meat.
Yeah.
You know, and I stopped for a while, like, you know, and it was like, it was easy, but once I, like, tried to do it with people I surrounded myself with, it was like, nah, they weren't fucking with it, and it's just like, damn, I can't, it's hard to do it alone.
It is.
So, that's the thing, like, once you detach from the mindset of, like, okay, like, I don't need this, I don't need that, it makes it easier for you to go into it because, like, you're not, like, attached to those things.
Right.
But if you're attached to them, you're gonna crave them. You're gonna be like, damn, I want some fucking buffalo chicken wings right now.
Exactly.
Don't sound good as fuck right now. And then especially if you add other attachment and desires, which is like smoking some fucking weed, drinking alcohol, you're gonna be like, damn, chicken wings sound good, and you're on a fucking vegan diet. You're on a fucking vegan diet for a week and you have a little drink, a sip, and you're fucking feeling it. You're like, damn, I want some fucking chicken wings.
Yep.
Boom. you attach to your desires too much, and boom. And
That's
it's
facts, though.
like the last podcast we were talking about cycles. You're back into that cycle.
That's facts.
Cause you can't break it. Like you can't even break that little fucking cycle because of a fucking one vegan diet for a week. You can't do that.
That's crazy, bro. But that's what I was saying. Like, if you guys were to try that, like 1 week, just 1 week, you know, maybe it's
you'd feel the difference in energy.
Yeah, and I mean that's with anything. I feel like with anything that even your phone. If you were to go a week off your phone, I feel like that would have its benefits. You know, probably have some bad shit too. People trying to call you and shit.
It's hard as fuck though. Cause like I feel that, cause I try to delete my social media apps and then
I've done that. Yeah.
I find myself like downloading it again.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck, but I'm just.
Cause it's like, dude, that's like, I mean, the world's changing, you know. So that's kind of like your presence, bro.
Sometimes I tell myself like, oh, I'm gonna download it to share my music, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But then I find myself like, I share my music and then I'm like, damn, I'm on it again for the same reasons.
Yeah.
Like why I deleted it.
Yeah, I had to go and follow just a bunch of people and a bunch of pages that just didn't bring me no value, you know. Like if I know you from high school, dude, and you're posting your cat, dude, I don't really need to follow you, bro. Like it's just, I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful. For me, it's just not the value that I'm looking for. You know what I mean? So I try to follow, just health pages, inspiring people, inspiring, creative people.
I just don't like shit that's gonna put me in the energy that I don't want to be in.
Yeah.
That's the big
thing. And that's what trends too. That's what trends. Like that's what they right in front of your face. Like they put it right there. Like, hey, look at this. Like, and it's like, I don't want to watch this shit, but the algorithm like puts it right there. And
for sure if it's about drugs, some sex, some fucking anything negative on some low vibrational shit like sadness, anger, like fighting, racism, anything like that, it's gonna be trending. It's gonna be popping up.
Yep.
And that shit's just gonna bring you down, like especially if it's the first thing you see in the morning.
Yeah. It's
like gonna like control the whole way you see your day.
That's facts, dude.
You're gonna feel that way, and you're gonna be like carrying that with you. Cause it's energy, so it's like that shit just transferred some energy into you, and you're just carrying it with you, and just going about your day carrying that, and you're gonna fucking transfer that shit into other people, not even knowing that you're doing that shit.
For real.
And then
that's why I say that's why they say watch what you watch.
Yeah.
Watch what you watch. It's in your subconscious mind. It goes deeper than what it really is. That's why you have dreams about certain stuff that you're like, what the why am I even dreaming this shit, bro? It's in your subconscious. You watched it. Fuck. Why you think you got nightmares? You watched that scary movie, bro. Like fuck. You know what I mean? You're putting those images in your head. So what do you think you're gonna be dreaming of? Sometimes I wonder, bro. Like if you were to go onto like just a random YouTube video, right? Just me and you, same video. It's just on our accounts on YouTube. Go on the video, scroll down to the comments, and just see what type of different comments the algorithm puts out for you. You ever tried that?
0. No.
100%. You will not see the same comments. I can guarantee it.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I feel like the algorithm is so smart on YouTube that it puts comments that you want to see. I feel like that's what happens. Like, because I feel like sometimes when I'm like watching like one of my YouTubers that I watch, maybe it's just because I'm watching one of the YouTubers that I watch, and people just think alike, But like I see the comments and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like these comments are like on some real shit. Like I was literally thinking this. Like I almost agree with them. I'm like, yeah, like you're right.
About that. Like, I've never even thought about it.
I mean, it's just a thought, but
I'd literally have to like now be aware of like that before I would tell you like, oh, I feel that, cause like honestly, I've never even like realized that.
Yeah, cause like
I do see it. Like when you said that, I'm like, okay, yeah, there is sometimes where I'm like, damn, like I feel that too. But there's sometimes where I'm like, oh, I feel that, but I don't agree. Like
yeah.
Like I see where you're coming
from.
Like
opposite.
Yeah, like I see where you're coming from, but nah, like bro, like I don't know. But also there's times where it's like they make me question myself. Where I'm like, okay, like I feel you, but it's like fuck, maybe we're both not right.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like there's times like that too, but it's
that's
like
true.
You see like that's the thing. I'd have to be more aware of it because it's not something I could be like, oh yeah, I feel you right away.
That's just an experiment, dude.
Yeah,
Like, hey,
that'd have to be an experiment.
if anybody's watching, if you guys want to try that out, go onto a YouTube video, any YouTube video, and have someone else go on their phone and go up to the same video and see if they have the exact same comments underneath. Just check it out. See if the algorithm's feeding you guys the same, input that people are putting in, for the video or whatever.
Because that would be trippy as fuck. Because
that's an advanced algorithm.
They know exactly like what you really want to see, like.
Mm-hmm. And think about it. That's
really hear,
ultimate level of marketing because it's gonna pull you right back. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna pull you right back. You're gonna be back in the comment section reading it again. You're not gonna stop doing that. That's
because
crazy.
There could be negative ass comments that say, "Oh, this video, nah, don't watch this video. Mm-hmm. Nah, this
literally,
nah." But it's in the bottom because it wants you to see what you want to hear, like what you want to see.
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
You never know, bro. Like, that's just something to think about. I don't know.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. Experiment. Hey, next week we found out the truth.
For real, but like I'm gonna try to like experiment that out and like see if I realize.
I just thought about that because like I noticed that sometimes like there's comments that I'm like I totally agree with you, and there's comments that I'm like yo you got it all wrong, bro. Like nah like you chill, and I don't know, it's always like on topics that I'm familiar with or like just things that I'm gonna like want to like interact with or whatever.
I also don't think that I'm always right too. Like
yeah,
I used to, but that's the thing. Like I try not to no more because it's like I'm not like.
I don't think anybody ever is.
Yeah, because like we don't even know really like. And the thing is, I feel like we try to feel like we're always right because we're scared of the unknown.
Yeah.
Like we're scared of not knowing.
We're scared of not knowing the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like we have to like, oh, I gotta know this because if
I gotta get down to the point.
Yeah. If I don't, then it's like, nah, like it's gonna fuck with me, or at least for me it does. Like that's how it works for me.
The rabbit hole.
Yeah, it's like
the rabbit hole goes deeper.
I gotta know. Life is a roller coaster.
It definitely is.
And I'm just enjoying the ride.
That's right. Hopefully you guys enjoy this ride, Humble and Fearless podcast ride. It's a different ride. It's a different vibe. Back to the music. I was going to say, if you could have any artist, dead or alive, on your next track or on a track, any track, who would it be?
It's because, like, I have to understand where you're coming from. Because, like, you could be asking in a point of, like, oh, is the person going to give you a certain status?
Oh.
Or is, like, the person going to, like, or is it just
someone just for you,
really
just
fuck with?
Like, just a song that you would want your fans to listen to, like on SoundCloud. Just just, who would you want on?
Like someone that you
that's gonna
really,
fit
like,
you.
Fuck with, that you're like, oh, you really would want this person.
Yeah, that you think he would sound like good on your song or something. That you would go good with.
You see, now that's a hard question because it's like now I got to think about someone that incorporates with kind of like my style.
Right.
What I'm gonna say is, I don't know how to answer that question.
Okay.
But I'm going to say this. I really wish I could have made a song with XXX Tentacion. That's one person. I remember when I started the music shit, I was like, damn, bro, like, I wish I could have made a song with you. Because, like, he just had passed away.
His music was definitely on some different shit. He was on some different shit.
Like, and I feel like he was the kind of person that wanted, like, I don't know what the fuck you did, and, like, like, because, like, I've heard different shit, like, like, I've heard audio shit, like, to prove that he wasn't in the wrong, but that's the thing, like, who knows, like, and he only knows, and it's, like, how are we gonna judge him based on what he knows, so it's, like, I just love him for his creativity, love him for what, what he truly brought to the table, and what I see is, like, he was really trying to change, like, not even just change the world, but change himself.
Yeah.
And in that, it was changing the world because it's, like, I don't know how I saw it, it's, like, he knew what he got himself into, but then he's, like, oh, I want to change this shit, though. But they were like, nah, stop that. And they just, like, it's like, trying to make him stagnant.
Mm.
But he's like, nah, I can't, and I like that. I like that shit. Like,
Yeah.
like no one's gonna stop me. Like, you know, like,
Yeah.
I just fuck with that.
Me too.
And he was always just so like himself. Like he was always so like, no matter what, he was always himself. And
Yeah,
then
that's
when
true.
he got into shit with people, he was always so like, could like consider it and like emotionally like knew what to say. Like, you know, like I just wish I could make a song with this guy. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like, he was on
Definitely,
some different
dude.
shit.
I feel like you guys could make a badass song.
Yeah, that would have been sick.
Yeah, that would
He
have
was
been
on
a
some
really good
different
song.
shit. Cause like that's why I always go like, hey, or some shit like that. Like, you know, fucking around. Cause I got that shit from him. Like, not even gonna lie. Like, just.
That's crazy, man. He was definitely ahead of his time.
Mm-hmm.
He was ahead of his time.
And that's
man.
crazy because he's an Aquarius, and that's Aquarius shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aquarius
crazy,
is
bro.
ahead of the time.
He definitely made his mark on this planet. His music's still getting fucking listened to today, and badass music, like just amazing music. Not gonna lie, just the way he sang, bro. Like I like the way he sang, like those high notes that he'd hit, like just make you feel different, you know. Long story short, it'd be XXX.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
It's because, like, that's a hard question because I'd have to think about it deeper.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, you don't have to go think too deep, you know. It's just like.
I mean, maybe Kid
Who'd you
Cudi
want your
too,
next song?
Because, like, Kid Cudi too hella impacted my life.
Kid Cudi? Nice.
J. Cole too did. Like, that's
J.
the thing,
Cole.
like, a whole bunch of artists did. Like, at this point, I'm just basing it off of emotional feelings that I have towards, like, these artists that helped me through these times in my life. I'd have to really meet them. I guess I'd have to really meet them and see how they are in the studio, see how
that
they
makes
are
sense. That's
in their energy, because like,
no one's ever brought that up.
yeah, because if I don't fuck with them personally, then how the fuck am I supposed to fuck with them making a song?
For real.
Because it's like, what the fuck? Like, they could be on some like different type of vibe, and then I'm not fucking with them. It's like, the song's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be like,
you gonna force that? Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess I'd have to meet them. That's gonna be my answer.
Okay.
I'd have to meet the person.
Hey, that's a good answer. That's a good answer. I didn't expect that, you know. But I mean, it does make a lot of sense, you know. It's not the same when you see it's not the same when you see an image than when you feel an energy presence.
Cause I don't see it as the status. Like, I don't give a fuck what you're giving me. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like Drake, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck if you're making my song hype as fuck. It's about the energy I feel.
Literally. Imagine if he were to come in behind closed doors. He's a dick. Imagine he's a dick behind closed doors. Like, I want to make a song with you, bro. Like,
I don't care how much. I don't care how much.
I'm not saying he is.
How much fans you could give me?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm not.
It's about the energy. Yeah, it's about the energy. Like,
yeah, it's like, it's not about how much fans you could give me, how much like the status I could get.
Yeah.
It's about, like, you know, what we could really do together. Like, you know, the energy we could bring. You know, because if we bring in good energy together, we're gonna bring that to the people.
That's right. That's what the people want.
Because that's all we can do is transfer that shit.
That's right.
We can't fucking, like, bro.
That's exactly right, man. The only thing you can really do is transfer your energy, and that's why you see a lot of these artists, like, they're crazy ass artists out here. They're making it because they're transferring their energy in like a crazy ass way, you know. People are like, wow, like, I fuck with his energy. But that's what I'm saying. Don't get stuck on like chasing, you know, trying to be like anybody else. Don't try to be like all these other artists. Be yourself, dude. Literally, just be yourself. Come out with the music that you feel sounds good, and eventually there's gonna be EMB Flame type beats on YouTube. There's going to be Apollo Mantikos type beats. A lot of you guys, unfortunately, will never get to that point because y'all are searching these other artist type beats. Y'all ain't even making your own sound. So how would you ever, you know, how would people ever make beats in your style if you don't even have your own style? That's just some free game for you guys, man. Just think about it, you know. And I know all you guys are searching for type beats tonight, too, probably rapping. All right? Quit doing that. I'm playing. Now, do what you gotta do,
on
man.
A Saturday night. Hey, but it's fun, though.
It is fun.
When you want a quick beat. You know,
fuck yeah, hell yeah, it's fun.
Plus,
I still rap on
if you're buying
YouTube
them, like,
beats.
you know, you're supporting the artist. So,
if you're buying them,
I'll fuck with
100%, dude. But if you're just fucking ripping them off the fucking YouTube still, dude, how long are you gonna keep doing that, bro? Like, you know how many artists are doing that? And then they're rapping on the same beat?
I mean, I've done it a few times, I'm not gonna lie. But
Yeah, I mean, yeah, me too. I still
you live and you learn, but like you gotta support these artists.
You got yeah, because like imagine if you made that beat, right?
Yeah.
And somebody just raps on it, they get all fucking hype up, and you're like, hey, why I made that beat though?
Yeah.
You know, like just think about it the other way.
Plus someone, yeah, I'm not even gonna get into that, but yeah, I feel that.
You know. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, just don't overthink it. Just whatever you feel sounds good for you, put it out, perfect it. Find like-minded people. That's super important. Find like-minded people around you, and just it's hard at first, but you're gonna have to like just not fuck with the people that don't fuck with you. And like not in a disrespectful way, but like in a time management way. Like where let's say you have the option of putting in work or doing something else that's really not gonna help you grow or whatever. You're gonna have to make that choice eventually. And I'm just just saying things that I've learned from my previous experiences to try to help you guys out. When you make a song, bro, what's your creation process? So, is there like something that triggers you to, I'll make a song today? Or do you just like know you're gonna make a song that day, or what is it that makes you want to like make a song?
I guess it's kind of how I'm like feeling.
Yeah.
Like emotionally. Because if I'm like, because there's like some days where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make a song today, but mostly if I'm feeling like a certain type of way and I really want to like get that out and there's no other way for me to get it out, it's like I'm gonna make a song.
Okay.
So it's like there's like many times where I've done that. I've made a song like where I've been mad as fuck. I made a beat where I've been mad as fuck, and then I made a song where I've been mad as fuck. It's called Nonstop. Hasn't been released yet.
Oh shit.
Coming soon. But there's a few of them that I've been like mad. I felt certain types of ways, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make a song about this. And this song's where I've been happy, and I'm like, oh, I'm so happy right now. I'm so in love. I'm making a song about this.
Yeah.
Or like songs where I'm like super sad, depressed. I'm gonna make a song about it. It's like how I feel. I'm gonna put that into the music. Cause for me, it's hard for me to show and express my feelings to other people. So it's like that helps me do that.
That makes sense.
But it's a struggle, cause sometimes I'm like, I feel like, damn, like, does anybody really hear me? But for the people that really do, it's like, I'm grateful. You gotta be grateful. It's like you gotta replace the negative with the positive.
Yep.
Or else the negative's gonna bring you too much down. And I don't wanna be too down.
Nah, nobody does,
get lost
bro.
In the negative.
Nobody wants to be down there.
For real.
But that makes a lot of sense,
hell,
though.
Bro. You literally bring yourself to hell.
For real, dude. Like
you create your heaven and hell on earth.
Yeah, that's what I've always thought that, and I 100% believe that. Like you can literally create your own. It takes a lot of change. It takes a lot of you gotta change yourself sometimes, bro. You gotta be the bigger man sometimes too. Like we were talking about this earlier. Sometimes you just gotta let karma deal with it. And not have that that weight on your shoulder of like having to worry about trying to get them back. Or hopefully like something happens to them. Like you don't gotta worry about all that, man. Like life will handle it. Karma works in mysterious ways. God works in mysterious ways. Okay. It's like magic. So just put good energy out, dude, and like that's all you're gonna start. You're gonna start noticing that you're gonna receive it more. It's crazy. You're gonna start receiving like more good energy, and people are gonna be naturally more like wanting to like be around you and stuff because you're putting that out. But if you don't put that out, then people ain't gonna know. They're just like, oh well, I don't know.
You're keeping it stagnant.
Yeah, you're keeping it stagnant.
Apollo Mantikos, you already know.
Apollo Mantikos on the Humble and Fearless podcast. This is season 2. This is now season 2 because season 1 was back when I was like pretty much doing it by myself. So now season 2.
Now we together in this.
Let's go. Humble and Fearless, the logo. This is the logo right here. Humble and Fearless logo right here. Let's get it.
Wait till I start working out like at the games. Trust, it's gonna look like the logo.
That's right. Let's go. Fuck the haters. If you're a hater, you probably didn't make it this far. You probably got mad halfway. But
if you're a hater, you probably closed this shit out right away, or you brought it to the end.
Haters mad right now. Haters mad.
You brought it to the end to be like, oh, what they say at the end,
Pushing the air right now, like.
Or if you're a hater, you watch the whole thing to be like, let me see what these stupid ass motherfuckers said. And you sat there, angry as fuck at everything we said. Until
Bro,
we got to this point.
you know what?
And you turned it off because we started talking about you.
That makes me. I was literally thinking about earlier today, because there's haters out there, bro, that just watch it just to like, let's see what the fuck. And I just picture them. I'm like, so what the fuck do they do? Do they like, they see I post a new podcast, they're like, what the fuck?
Dislike, fuck this shit.
And they just watch it, like.
They watch it and they're like, all right, dislike it.
Dislike.
They're like, damn, that was some good shit. Dislike.
Get the ratings down. We don't need to watch that. Nah, but hey, shout out to everybody that does support us, though. Yeah, we appreciate y'all. Y'all know who you are, and I appreciate every single one of you.
Love y'all. 10.
Humble and Fearless Podcast, EMB Flame.
Apollo Mantikos.
We out. See you guys next time.
I'ma keep it straight and simple. Millions on the menu. Please don't come around me if you ain't part of my schedule.